Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I'm the Mysterious JG. We just got some special DLC only war assets. So yeah, yes. Anyway, let's keep looking around. This is definitely one of those places where I was worried I was going to miss stuff by going around doing things out of sequence. This is the dig site. My Assault on radar doesn't seem to be appearing. I just auto-saved. I was trying to...
Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No. Dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
I am one myself. Even if he wasn't joking, Liara, even if it was a legitimate question, the fact that you are a archaeologist doesn't preclude you from coming across paleontological finds. If you're looking for things left by sapient species, you can still find a dinosaur and be like, alright, well, I'll let a paleontologist know this is here and they can check it out later, but I'm going to move along. And your answer to James's question would still be, yes, I found dinosaur bones. In other words, fuck you. Picking on James. James is a good guy. He might be, he might be made entirely of steroids, but, yeah. James is pretty much a big old alpha male. That's his deal. James seems like, he's got a positive relationship going with it's the future, so there's no reason for me to assume they're hung up on these things. But he's got a positive relationship going with the acknowledged homosexual, and yet he also comes across as a stereotypical kind of big jarhead jock kind of dude. So you can either say that he's like overcoming stereotypes about how you'd expect him to be, or the whole world has moved on and it's cool, or I prefer to him to think of as like a good-natured jock, like mentioning Retsu Pure again, there's a guy who did a Super Bomberman 2 LP where he keeps calling him Super Bomberman and talking about he's got a voice kind of like this. He keeps talking about the triple fudge packet. And he's like, okay, it's kind of weird that you're, when he keeps calling enemies Amy's. It seems kind of weird that this jock dude's doing an LP, but, he seems to be having a good time, so good for him.
There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Thank you, Liara, for interrupting me, because that line of commentary was going nowhere. Alright, so we take I'm like very slowly, I'm taking my time, I'm trying to make sure we don't miss any loots. But it's pretty much, we got to advance now. And I think as soon as we get down there, we probably get thrown into combat. Well, there's somebody up here waiting for us.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's...
Oh, never mind, I was seeing Shepard and thinking it was...
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No. An original, unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
What?
That doesn't sound possible.
That sounds like something we should be more surprised at than we are.
The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power.
Hey, it's a Genesis device, only it's been converted into a photon torpedo.
Think of what we could learn.
I'm curious about them. Yeah, so this is the thing. The third game in the series, where the Protheans have been this, they're the freaking Enkindlers. They've been, the mystery ancient race that died long ago, and blah, blah, since the very first game. And the third game, they're like, you know what? Here's a living Prothean. Have at it. Oh, by the way, it's DLC. So it's like, seriously, you're going to say that, okay, you can play through the third game, and the fact that there is a living member of the ancient race that died before, humanity even gained sentience, or at least space travel, have been the linchpin. Everything we have that we use to fight the Reapers is like, oh, we found secret Prothean crap. And suddenly, not only is one of them alive, but you're going to sell it as DLC and pass off the fact that this isn't essential to the main story universe and therefore needs to be part of the game. I'm not going to waste a lot of time railing about it since I get the DLC anyway on the games I like, but man, you better believe there are some people who are pissed off about this. You want to find some angry gamer online rants? Look for the Mass Effect groupies responding to the fact that, oh yeah, there's a living Prothean as part of the DLC. Yeah, they weren't that happy.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
They
Given your
were scary.
experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do.
Well, I know they don't like
The Prothean Empire spanned the known
sour
galaxy.
textures. They
uplifted
prefer
countless
sweets.
other species to help them join the
Got
galactic
that from
community.
the cipher.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Why are you saying
Yes,
that like you're
judging
judgmental
by
of
the dig
me?
sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn.
Learn to be
It's clear
delicious.
that they prized knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
They sound like real good friends.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions.
I'm making them
Wherever
blue.
the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Then I'm glad you're here. I'm glad the game forced us to bring you. I'd hate to have come down here with, say, you know, Ashley and Rex.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help.
I was
If
talking
this
about
Prothean
me.
was sent into
Ha ha
stasis,
ha.
he could
I'm
be
just
the
kidding.
foremost scientist of his time,
You're alright.
or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Maybe he's just
Let's
nuts.
get him out of there.
The Prothean.
No.
Might be a
breaking
she.
open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode.
Let's just kill him and
We also
examine the
need to figure
corpse.
out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Okay. So we're gonna fight Cerberus, is that what you're saying? Speak of the devil. It's Cao Cao! Cao Cao's coming in his shuttle! And he's got a bunch of Jihaos with him. Ah, I just blew that. Oh no, the Nemesis is... We haven't fought them yet. They can be a pain. I hit her, I thought? So Nemesis is like their snipers. So they could really pelt you if you don't know where they are and what's going on, Holmes. But in the meantime, I gotta back off on the ammo usage for a while. Yeah, the Centurions have some ridiculous dialogue. Okay, it's another Nemesis. So she just ducked down. I'm hoping she pops up to shoot somebody else. Because I basically need to headshot her as soon as she pops up. I thought that would get her. Looked like I had a shot. She's probably not going to pop out while I'm cloaked. Oh, okay, well she's... Damn it, I suck. I have no powers that can do anything with anyone who's shielded.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Oh, well this might be it. There are a couple of missions where a second group of enemies will spawn if you hang out for too long. I remember specifically one where, well, I shouldn't spoil it because it's a character from a previous game chilling out and helping us out. But yeah, they start screaming. They're like, Shepard, hurry the f up! And I had to censor myself because I'd hate to swear in this Let's Play. That's just not the way I do things. This is Let's Play is for ages of audience. I'd never drop an F-bomb in a Let's Play. It's just not me. If you think you've heard that before, then you're fucking wrong. Funny. Alright. Sorry, folks. That little Mountain Dew. Apparently that puts me in a weird mindset. I didn't actually try to do a super hardcore melee. I was just hitting the regular melee button. These, okay, did they show up over here because we came over here? Good. I was thinking maybe we hung around too long, but... Oh, I need to wait for that engineer to... Damn it, grenade. That hurt a lot. I was hoping one of them would set up a... Yeah, gun turret that I could sabotage. So when you have AI hacking, even though mine is not high level, it actually makes those things like good for you that they exist, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Is there somebody shooting at me from over here? Oh no, that's him. So yeah, I took some damage already. You can't really just ignore grenades in this game. Not doing that good here. Okay, he's just gonna keep doing that. I need to... Like, after a while, I need to get rid of the guy setting those up. He appears to be able to set up an infinite amount of them. But I think the turrets themselves took out the engineer who's been setting them up, so... If I can find some damn ammo, all I'll be out is one metagel, which isn't too bad. Although, yeah, for 300 experience that I gained for it, I shouldn't have used that one metagel that I used. Okay, well my progress got saved, so that must have been it. Can I get some ammo?
Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Sounds pretty neat. It's a lab, so does it got metagel? No, it's got ammo. And the ammo stockpiles in this game, maybe it's just some that I've found, and they don't all work this way, but they seem like they replenish if you just chill out for a bit. Come back to them later. Maybe they work like that in Mass Effect 2, and I just never notice anything until it's been thrust in my face for a really long time. Scary music. This looks interesting. I'm not going to open that door because I think that leads to plot. And as ever, I'm trying to explore everything everywhere for dilutes. This could also lead to plot, of course. Maybe I should get a manual save on a different slot going. But yeah, this is the mission I thought it was, the Prothean capsule. Like I said, huge freaking deal to the main world plot. And it's DLC. It's... man. Dead colonists.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Yeah. Well, were they watching the game? I mean, perhaps they were watching porno and deserved to die. Porno is dirty. Yeah, you know, it was Lennis 2. That reminds me of Lennis 2, where I just went off on this thing because of a rather bizarre circumstance at work one day where somebody had read in the News of the Weird about somebody who had hired a transsexual prostitute and something had gone wrong. The transaction went south, and the transsexual prostitute stabbed them and ran away. Was eventually caught by the police. And one of the girls in the class was like, "Good, I'm glad he died. He deserved to die for going to a prostitute." And I'm bringing it up here for anybody. I know there's very few of you who didn't watch Lennis 2. I know there's practically no one who didn't watch Lennis 2 in the entire world. But for anyone who didn't catch it in Lennis 2, my response was, well, I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that consorting with prostitutes is a great thing everyone should do, but I don't know if you deserve to die. I mean, seems a bit harsh. So anyway, I was going to say that accomplished nothing, but it did get us into combat, which we might not have had to do otherwise. Waiting for the turret to be set up. There it is. Turrets are definitely our friends when you've got AI hacking. Honestly, leveling up AI hacking doesn't make a huge amount of difference because it makes them last longer for you, and they get extra firepower. But really, at the end of the day, you're not going to use them to win the battle for you. You're going to get them to distract enemy firepower, most likely. So this has gone a lot smoother than the previous combat did. Although there's still plenty of time for me to screw this up. Yeah. Aim high so that he can be blowed up when it... Like, you gotta aim high so it doesn't hit something before it reaches them. Anyway, there's ammo. It's a good thing. Centurion, a word in your ear, if I may. So that worked out rather well. Oh, it's not gonna let me hop into there. So I continue to ignore the place that the plot wants me to go, in the vague hopes of clearing out all the enemies who are probably possibly meant to attack us as we retreat from that place. We can climb up here and it leads nowhere. Fine. But apparently we're not allowed to just jump back down. So there is an orange door over here. There's an orange door over yonder.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Oh, never mind. That's where we're supposed to go. So there was another green door around that we didn't go in. That maybe then we were okay to go in, and we could go into it now. Did I just fall and we can never get back up there? It's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, that truly would be ridiculous. This seems interesting. Okay. Resistance information update. We've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on a secure blah blah blah. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. They're trying to sneak a...
To help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
They're trying to sneak a baddie into their ranks. So it's always possible that we'll miss some little... Okay, we got... I guess that had 2 metagel in it, so... in theory, it was wasteful for me to take it when I only needed one, but... That's where we actually need to go next, so... Can we find this other green door that I bypassed before? Or maybe it's actually the same... Maybe it was green for a moment because of like a little glitch and I'm out of my mind, or... Just don't want to miss stuff, folks. Finite resources in this game. I think this is where I just was. It had the metagel and stuff in it. Yes, I believe it is. There was an young man from Nantucket. No, there was yeah, an arrow up here. This is not the same a ladder. This is not the same place I climbed to before. That doesn't mean that this will have anything any more interesting. It just is not literally the same place. Okay, I don't get to jump across there. This takes us to... That's that orange door over there. Okay, all roads rather lead there. So but I'm still gonna put it off as long as I can, in case I missed anything. Oh, you know what? I gotta check to see how much time we got in this video now. I've been at this for a minute. As the kids say, when they mean a long time, they'll say a minute. It's crazy the slang that the kids use. But we got another 10, so. Okay, this is where we started. I know we came out this way. I think I turned right first. Did we ever go into this building all the way to the left? It seems familiar. I think we did. Had a lot of stuff that looked like you were going to be able to interact with it, but you actually couldn't. Oh wait, equipment salvage. Ah. Almost missed 3,000 precious credits. Now, what with the DLC? There's more money probably to be found than you can spend in the game, but still, finite resources. There's no way to go out and farm currency in this game. You run out of missions and you haven't collected up enough money because you missed too many important pickups, then you're just kind of hosed. This was definitely the direction we went in when we first found off to the right somewhere, a green door. It's looking like we opened it from another direction and I didn't realize it. Oh no, here it is. Maybe. Nothing salvageable over here. Okay, there was ammo pickups over there that did not regenerate, so much for the theory that they all work that way. Okay, let's save. No, can't save. Can't get back out of here now. Shit. So I don't know if it's this or which one was actually progressing plot, but there was an orange door that's separate. Oh. Well, I'm going all crazy-eyed here. Am I seeing what happened in Eden Prime recently, or am I seeing eons ago? I think I'm seeing eons ago, folks. Hey, dude.
I never thought our
They're like Batarians with conch shell heads.
Until the Reapers return to dark space, then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
Sure.
For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod.
Headbutt. So that's what the Protheans look like when they're not collectors, and
Victory.
makes sense. They kind of look like collectors, but less weird or creepy.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Sure it will. What if you were one of them, buddy? And there's the weirdified Protheans. So the regular Protheans are fighting back against the Protheans who've been like reapified. That's basically what's happening.
I've got the signal.
You
Main
understood
screen,
that?
turn on.
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success.
They don't have
The
me.
Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Betamax.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Though I'm not good at that kind of stuff, though. Find the remaining pod data. Okay, so that was possibly optional, but in fact, that orange room that we saw before, we do need to get. Now there'll probably be a new spawning of Cerberus guys to fight, or maybe not. I'm pretty sure you can go around and fight and believe you've cleared this place, and then more dudes will show up to try to kill you. Which is why it's probably not wise for me to be running around. But, okay, so I guess it wasn't necessary for me to be all cautious about going into that door, but unless you've just gotten really, really bored with me wandering around this place looking for loots, it didn't hurt anything. And I think we made sure to maximize our takeaways from this place. No more mini-games at all. Like, there's barely any little mini-games with unlocking doors and unlocking... Like, yeah, that's pretty much all been removed. I think, I think, like, gradually they ate away at everything about this game that wasn't first-person shooter, except for the story dialogue pieces. So... if they just stopped having stories and dialogue, and then there really wouldn't be any point to the game, I suppose, but... Buddy, what can you tell me about the Reapers? Or Saren, or, you know, whatever you feel like chatting about. Is this leading to a whole new area of the level? A whole new world. Medkit. What was I saying? Leave them alone. Don't need the experience. Leave them alone. I can come back for it later if I fight a bunch of guys and don't use Metagel. Alright, let's trigger a plot scene here. Come on. Don't got all day. It's going all funky again. Funk spark, funk spark. Give me some of that funk spark. Give me that funk spark. Quick, soldier, explain to me how to open our own pods. They appear to have better assault rifles than we do. Oh, we're using laser. They got plasma. They must be fighting the Enclave. Collectors are much bigger losers than in this flashback than they were when we fought them. So, heroic last stand, I guess. There's no Reapers here, because they could frickin' tear down the wall that they just hid behind, I would think. If the collectors know they're there, then the Reapers do, and there's just no point in them hiding out here. Victory, huh?
Third of our people.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
Does he sound vaguely Jamaican? Protheans are Jamaican.
That one too?
Sure, why not?
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Wait, how do you know? You don't know what it said. Yup. So what we gotta do is get back to the pod. Easy, right? We killed all the enemies, right? Yeah, it's not quite gonna work out that way. Let's go ahead and level real quick before we end the video. What was I going to work on next? I guess we should see what our choices are. Don't care about melee one bit. I mean, I'll need to max out fitness eventually, but it doesn't seem like it's really doing all that much. Tactical Cloak, I can increase the recharge speed. Haven't really run into issues with it taking too long to charge. This is increased melee damage while Cloak, which is even more useless, so I would go with speed. And then sniper damage. Although being able to fire a power and remain hidden wouldn't be bad, but yeah, sniper damage. I'm trying, even if I'm not good at it, I'm trying for the, like, scary ghost sniper build here. So let's go with Incinerate, burning damage. Not bad. Recharge speed, I'll go with damage. Why is that not showing as a boost to damage, though? It's increased damage by an extra 40%. I mean, burning I get, but... Increase damage to armor, decrease damage to frozen and chill targets. No. We're going to go with armor and burning. The itching, the burning, try Crew X. You can't do anything yet, not in the area I want you to, and you can. So let's get you... I don't care about ammo capacity for my support characters because I believe they have infinite ammo. I'm not positive. But yeah, we'll give you headshot boosts. And eventually we need to work your way up to ignite enemies with an intermittent explosion that covers 2.5 meters. That's not bad. But this is just health and armor damage bonuses by 10%. Intermittent explosions is kind of cool. I mean, they're both good. But we know that we're going for headshots anyway. And next time, we'll be going back to the pod to open it up and hopefully get a Prothean out. I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and hope you'll join me next time for more Mass Effect 3. Bye-bye.